kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
Trump done cut them food stamps off.
If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two more.
All right, y'all. EBT is on its way out for the month, maybe. Are they going to get it done? Are they going to sign? Are they not? We got some rants coming up, y'all. Rants coming up. I'm going to give my opinion on it. Coming from someone that used to get SNAP. Let's get into it. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show.
Not eat in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
Trump done cut them food stamps off.
If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two more.
So they say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamps. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio.
It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability check is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching a video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you.
That's got to be a troll, right? That's got to be a troll. But do people actually feel this way, like think this way? It's got to be a troll, right?
So apparently, I don't know if you have heard this, but this includes the whole United States, y'all. Wherever there is an EBT SNAP program, this affects you if you are an EBT recipient holder. As of November the 1st, there will be no food stamps issued out. Let me repeat that, and that is for the whole United States, y'all. As of November 1st, there will be no food stamps issued out. So whatever plans you got, now that you heard this, you better rearrange them. And don't think, oh, I ain't getting none November, so December I'm going to get mine and they're going to give me back November. No, it's not going to happen.
Now, I don't believe it's forever, right? It's just while the government shut down. But like, it just baffles me. Like the first lady that was ranting, like we got cash assistance, we got food stamps, they get Social Security, right? Like you need to be prepared for these times, especially if you're going to get on here and ask your followers for money to help you pay for food. Like that money, like say you get, let's just say she gets $1,000, which is a lot for food stamps a month. If she uses 600 of it, 400 of it will roll over to the next month. So now you got 1,400. Like you got to be prepared for this. This in a way is an emergency fund, right? I know I got an emergency fund for a rainy day. I'm not really making no money on it. It's not there for that. It's there to get me out of a bind when I need it. And that's what they should have done with these Social Security or these, food stamps. Got to put some away, especially if you got multiple kids and that's how they're that's how you're cooking their food is through that. You got to have some put away.
Prepare your children, your families, your fridge.
Did you guys realize that there's so many people talking about the food stamp cut that's going on as far as like people not getting their food stamps for the month of November? But what I'm going to say is probably not going to benefit you or change the narrative of what's going on for the month of November. But what I am going to say is that you guys realize that around the first of the month, when the majority of people get their food stamps around the first of the month, not everybody, some people get them like on the 3rd, the 15th. It all depends. I don't know if it goes by your last name or what, but majority, if not all of these grocery stores around the U.S., they depend on those billions of dollars worth of food stamps to come in every single month. They prep for it every month at their grocery store. That's why when you go into a store, around the first of the month, you see fresh grapes. Everything looks so fresh and pretty because they know that it's going to leave those shelves quick. You guys realize, even if it's just the month of November and people don't get their food stamps, do you know how bad that's going to hurt the grocery stores? All those turkeys that's coming from all those farms is going to sit there. Millions of turkeys. They're going to have to get that stuff away. They can't let it just sit there and spoil. All that meat that sits there, guys, they have to mark that meat down and give it to you and sell it to you for discounted prices. Only people with cash is going to be able to afford that food. You guys realize how bad it's going to hurt the meat producers, the butchers, the farmers, the people who produce the vegetables and everything. So this is way bigger than you guys think. A lot of people was thinking, well, Thanksgiving's going to be bad. It could be bad if people don't get their food stamps because they're dependent on it. But just think about how big of a freaking disaster it's going to be on our economy, man. All it's going to take is just 1 month of people not getting their food stamps, and watch what happens in those grocery stores. Those meat prices is going to drop. Those vegetable prices is going to drop. Those fruit prices is going to drop. They're not going to throw that stuff in the trash can, guys. Not when they can at least make something off of it. But you guys leave me your comments on this topic. I'm just really curious. I think the grocery stores are going to suffer just as much as the people who are not getting their SNAP benefits for the month of November.
They've been preparing. They've been preparing for this. Why do you think they've been raising everything 2 cents, 3 cents without us even knowing or realizing it? Our grocery bills went up $10. Everybody's grocery bill. They're prepared for this. You think they're going to lower prices? No. They'll throw that food away before they lower prices. One of these days, just take a drive behind, a grocery store in the evenings after trash gets thrown and just check out what they got there. They ain't donating that for free. No, corporate greed, y'all. Corporate greed. They're ready for this. They're okay. I don't think it's going to be pure pandemonium. I think this is going to go on because most of the people on EBT, SNAP, not most of them, but the people that are on here ranting that we're seeing, they're abusing the system, y'all. They're abusing the system. They're getting 3 shopping carts at the end of the month because they're like, we're about to get another, $1,000 tomorrow. Let's waste all this, buy 3 carts worth of junk and probably sell it to people that really need it, that don't qualify for food stamps because they make too much money. Because you can only make $1,200, $1,300 a month household. Now it goes up if you have kids and whatnot, but you can't make much money. So the people that really need it, the dads that their family really needs it, they're out making, that's not enough. You can't live off of food stamps. You can't live off of Social Security. I know. I got by. I was all by myself with no kids. But if I had a woman and 2 kids like I do now, I would not be able to get by. Just making $1,200 a month and then getting $1,400 from Social Security. That's what, $2,600 a month. I would get like $300 for social or for EBT. Like I can't live off that. So the ones that really need it are out there hustling and doing what they got to do to put food on the table. The ones that are getting it and thriving and buying shopping carts and shopping carts full of things, they're hiding income, y'all. Let's be real. Let's be real here.
I already cut off my link.
Like this right here.
Go get a job? You got me fucked up. You think they're gonna take all my government assistance because you want to work? I'm not going.
That shit. So
Abusing the system.
Job, they just cut off the link. Now I'm trying to go get a job so that I can get food. And you worried about Section 8 being cut off?
They're going to give the
that
link
shit
back.
lame as
I
fuck.
just have to go send in some documents. I can send in a few documents. Once I get those documents in, I'm gonna get my SNAP benefits back.
I'm trying to figure out some shit, trying to build my way up. I already don't have a college education. Trying to build my way up, become a manager.
Now you want to be a manager and do all this. When you was in high school, you wasn't this person. You was reckless as hell.
You too busy worrying about some fucking Section 8. Why I can't go out and try to be a man for once? Huh?
You didn't want to be a man when I was trying to make you one.
Like, damn,
you
bro.
wanted to be outside with your friends and...
They just cut off the link. This is our time to wake up. Right now, they just cut the link off, bro. They just cut the fucking link off. Damn, bro. I'm trying to go get a job. I'm trying to go get a job so that I can get some money in and provide food for the family. You telling me I can't? What kind of shit is that, bro?
We're gonna get.
And you worried about government assistance?
3 months. Give it 3 months.
3 months. What the fuck?
We still have some money left over. We still got some food left over. That shit should last us. You're not going to go get a job because that's just another head off my link card. I'm not doing it. Or you have to go somewhere else.
Hey, just cut the fucking link off.
Like that's abusing the system, y'all. And that's the majority. That's a lot. Let's not say the majority because I don't want to upset anybody. Because if I'm hurting your feelings, you're probably not the majority, right? Don't think I gotten it, so I know. I know it's not. You can't live off of it. I know. You have to have some type of cash side hustle or something if you're gonna survive and be able to feed all these kids. Because the government, I mean, I wasn't getting a lot of money, but that's a sad thing to see. You know, that's what she's okay with her kid living like that. I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't imagine it. If I had it and I was getting it, I'd be sure I would be trying to get out of it because that's what I did when I didn't have a kid. Right, I got out of it. I saw Anton Daniels' video. I like watching his good content over there, and I saw him say, he knows people that have businesses and whatnot that used to get Social Security or EBT. He said, I've never seen one time somebody ever not get it no more, where they're like, I don't need it. I was that guy, right? Once I started making good money, I didn't want it because I wasn't proud of it. I was ashamed of it, right? I used to go out on dates and tell girls like I do Spark and all that. And they're like, damn, you make that much? Yeah, I do pretty good. Change the subject. But deep down, the only reason I was allowed to do Spark is because I was getting Social Security, right? So I wasn't proud of it. I couldn't go tell a girl when I was dating, like, oh, I get Social Security. They would never talk with you. That's just facts, right? You got to go out on some dates first and then you bring it up to them and they're usually cool with it, right? Like I did with my girl. But I didn't go out first date and tell them that. I told her I was doing Spark, trying to get this YouTube thing going, right? Which is what I was doing. But it's a shame that that's how some parents raise their kids. It's a damn shame. I couldn't imagine it.
We got some quesadillas, shredded chicken and cheese. I seen that these was meal saying, so yeah, we're gonna try these out. We got some Hillshire Farm beef smoked sausages. Got a 4-pack of those. We got some real bacon bits. Okay, yeah, we got a 2-pack of sour cream, 2-pack of Hidden Valley Ranch, seasoned salt, accent, 3-pack of ketchup, 3-pack of mayo, Gouda Squeeze, 4 bags of party wings, 4 bags, 2 boxes of packets on the stick, 2 cases of Kool-Aid jammers, 2 boxes of powdered donuts, a box of semi-tuck ranch, honey buns, Nutri-Grain bars, 2 boxes of Little Bite, a box of Gusher fruit snacks, a box of crackers, cookies, a thing of muffins, chocolate, banana nut, and blueberry, 2 cases of apple and eve juice, a thing of Bodot noodles, a box of patty sausages, a cases of Jell-O fruit cup with jelly, sandwich cheese, 2 bags of Doritos, the Blazing Buffalo Ranch, and the regular one. A thing of hamburger patties, a box of this variety of chips, a box of the back to school variety of chips, a box of the Flaming Hot variety of chips, a box of the bold variety of chips, a case of Cheez-Its, different
Using the system, y'all.
kinds of Cheez-Its, 2 cases of mini waters. Yeah, I found my freeze dry candy. We got 2 boxes of those. 1 case of tall Gatorade, 1 case of tall Powerade, 2 cases of short Powerade, 2 cases of short Gatorade, box of Takis, King's Lordies, a box of French toast sticks,
animal crackers. 3 cases of Sundays.
Heck, when does it end?
1 case of Fagos on stop by sodas like that, so we only got 1 case of Fagos. A thing of Pop-Tart. A box of Captain Crunch berries. A thing of ravioli. Pack of paper towel. A thing of plates.
Food stamps are buying those? This is where the 150 went?
Thing of spoons.
This is where the 150 went.
Y'all got the white ones this time because you get more of the white ones and they're heavy duty. Good quality. So yeah, we got 600 spoons, 600 forks. I love plastic. If they sell a plastic pipe, I'm gonna get it, okay? Pink salt, black pepper shakers. I seen this, so I got it. Y'all, I got some Stubby from Sam's this way. Never bought Stubby from Sam, but this gonna be the first time. So I got 3 packs of that. $22, $21, and $24.
27 seems pretty cheap still for all that stuff.
3 things of pork chops from Sam's, Center Cut. First time trying Sam Clubs, meats. 2 packs of ground beef. Last but not least, the best bread out there. Captain General, period. And that completes the Sam Club shopping haul for today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Quay+8. Follow. Love you guys. See you later. Heading out.
That's what I mean. Most people on here talking about it are abusing the system, y'all. There's no reason you need that much. I don't care if you got 10 kids. You don't need that much food. That's abusing the system. And then you get online and brag about it. But one thing I like what they're trying to do, I don't know if they already did it or not, but only healthy food. Only healthy food. I guarantee within 2 months of only healthy food, the amount of people that got SNAP EBT is going to drop dramatically. It's going to drop because 90% of all that food, she ain't going to be able to get. So those kids are going to be forced to eat, right? They're not going to eat as much. She might be able to afford, a bag. I don't know. I don't know her situation. But let's just say instead of, all that stuff, maybe just the regular size of a couple of those things, right? But the day that happens, it's going to change because your mind changes, y'all. When you eat clean, your mind just changes. You start doing things. You start getting active. And as you start getting active, you start realizing, that's why I wanted out of Social Security and out of EBT, right? Because don't get me wrong, I would eat bad throughout it, but I would try to eat clean. And when I would eat clean, I just knew man, this is holding me back. Yeah, I'm getting by and paying my rent when I was in Arizona. I paid my mortgage, whatever. But I knew it's holding me back. I got a ceiling. I want to get out of that ceiling. And I owe that a lot to eating clean. Because trust me, if I was eating bad and was a couch potato like that lady is, I can tell by just looking at her and the food they got. All those kids just sit inside and play on their tablets and play video games all day. I can tell y'all because that's what they're eating. That's what you do when you're doing that type of stuff. You eat junk, right? Look at any gamer tell you what their diet is. It's terrible, right? But if they change that thing, people are going to start realizing man, this is holding me back. This is holding back my potential. And I think that'll drop dramatically. There's going to be some people that they just don't change, y'all. They don't change. Some people, that's just how it is. They don't like change. They fear change. But there's some people out there that are living off this that I think if they switched it to healthy foods, the mindset would change and it would drop, y'all. And just trust me, y'all, over here, we're doing content different. We're talking a lot more over here. We talk a lot more. Don't if you're coming from my big channel, just know this is different over here. If you go watch other people do this type of content, they talk a lot. So don't come over here with that mindset over here, right? If you are, stay over there and enjoy that content. I cater to you guys over there. Over here, we're doing it my way.
I just woke up. I got an email from EBT. I used to get $740 a month for my 2 kids. And we not getting EBT no more. They took the EBT. They saying I gotta work 20 hours a week. I'm not working for nobody. Get the fuck out of here. This is what Americans, taxpayer, work for us. They work for me. They gotta help me feed my fucking kids. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be quitters now. Y'all been helping us all this fucking time. Now y'all want to tap out. Get the fuck out of here. I want my EBT, yo. I want my EBT, and I'm not working for nobody. I'm a fucking boss. What the fuck I look like working when the government is here to help? Come on. Y'all send all that money to Iraq, Ukraine. Y'all funding all these wars. But when it's time to help the Americans, y'all don't want to fucking help us? I need my fucking EBT, yo. I need my money, yo. I need my fucking EBT. Stop fucking playing with me, yo.
I thought that was a troll, but I went and looked on his channel and he didn't get a lot of views for that video. It went kind of viral, but you know, if he was a troll, he'd be, you know, every video would be like trolling, but this was like an actual rant. That's a father, y'all, of 2 kids. Like, I'm not going to go work 20 hours. Like, I guess now, I don't know. I don't really keep up with the stipulations, right? But I guess you do have to work 20 hours or some type of community service, which is good, right? Like I said, you can only make like $1,200, $1,300 a month to qualify, at least from what I've been told. So that's part-time work. That's 20 hours. Go make that bare minimum and you can qualify for this. It's good, y'all. That's good. That's a good thing. You can't just sit here on your butt like that one lady with all those groceries and just sit there and overeat. She's overeating. You can tell, right? Just sit there and overeat all day off our pay, off our taxpayer dollars. Like, is that fair? But the crazy thing is that a father of 2 is talking like that. I can't imagine it, y'all. I can't. I didn't even feel that way when I was by myself, solo. Now that I got a kid, I'm like, no way. No way. I got to be a good example.
Being taken away, a Walmart already got fucking raided. And this is not going to be the first by taking away the EBT fucking food stamps, especially right before fucking Thanksgiving, right before the fucking holidays. And if they think the American people are going to be okay with it, you think the American people are going to go starving? Yeah, you got it all the way fucked up. Expect way more fucking riots at the grocery stores, at Walmart, at Target, wherever EBT is fucking accepted at, yeah. Because apparently the only place that is still getting EBT is New York City and California. But what about the rest of the fucking thousands of millions of fucking people who literally depend on fucking EBT for food? And I heard Aldi is doing a Thanksgiving feeding of 10 people for only $40 freaking dollars. And I don't know how true it is, but you know what? If it is, I'm so motherfucking glad. Mind you, Aldi is not even an American brand. It's a European brand. They don't even celebrate Thanksgiving, yeah. If people have no food during Christmas, have no food during Thanksgiving. Like, they know exactly what they are doing. They want people to cause commotion, but these are just people who are fucking hungry. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, this shit is not gonna end in a good fucking way. If y'all are gonna sit here and think that people of this fucking century is gonna sit home and starve while there's mad fucking grocery stores around them, yeah, you got it all the way fucked up.
And I only pay.
They're going to sit there. They're not going to go riot. They're going to sit there. You know why? Because they've been doing this. Why do you think your electricity bill's so high? Why do you think your house mortgage, if you got a newer house, is so high? Why do you think your car you went and just bought is 10 times more than what it used to be? They've been doing this and people just fall in line. You know why? Because we're so divided. They make everything political. Go look at the AOC talking about this. Listen to her. Who's she blaming? She taking any self-accountability? Like a grown-up? No. Pointing fingers. Them. Go read the comments. Are they holding her accountable? No. Them. Okay. Not to pick on the Democrats. But go over to a Republican. Go over to, somebody over there. I don't really know politics. I don't know why I know all these Democrats when I lean more right, but I don't follow politics, right? But go watch somebody over there on her level and listen to what he's saying. Is he taking accountability? Nope. He's pointing. Them. Read all the comments. Are they at point holding him accountable? No. Pointing. Them. Divided, y'all. This is what they want. They want us divided. They want us not coming together. So they've been doing this. So nothing's going to change. There's not going to be no crazy riots. Because guess what? These people right here, I pay 50. Look at this next one. You don't think she's got money to go get food? You don't think she's getting some income? She's getting something. She's cheating the system. Watch.
Does that make you angry?
Look at.
Does that make you shiver in your boots? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? I paid $50 for a 2-bedroom for my family of 6. With the help of your tax dollars. Thank you very much. Love you guys.
Oh,
I mean, that's like the definition of that biting the hand that feeds you, right?
that woman looked familiar. Remember this video?
That now
they gave me an eviction notice for 30 days.
Yep, that's a good example of effing around and finding out. And when you add the salt into the wound, people are going to be upset, especially right now with everything going on in the USA.
Everybody going around saying ain't getting food stamp next month. Mind you, bitch, I'm on food stamp. Let me tell you this right now. Donald J. Trump, I don't know what the got going on in that of yours, but bitch, you better fix it. Just because your ass going through some shit don't mean you gotta take it out on everybody else, bitch. Fix this shit right now. Let me not get my food stamps. Let me not get my food stamps. I'm going back to stealing. I don't care. If you leave your car unlocked in the middle of the night, lock it, bitch. Because if I don't get no food stamps, best believe me and mine's gonna eat regardless.
And with November 1st coming around the corner and EBT being cut off, I'm finding so many videos, man. It's like it's not even an Easter egg hunt. They're everywhere, all over the internet. People just go into their phone and telling you what they're going to do if they don't get their food stamps.
If 42 million people are at risk of not receiving their EBT benefits in the month of November, I don't think that the grocery store staff should be risking their lives for a bag of groceries.
You don't believe me? Well, look at a couple of these videos and you try to tell me what gives somebody the idea to go online and essentially make threats.
This morning I called my local DSS office and I asked them to confirm whether or not what I was hearing was true, knowing it was true, that SNAP benefits are not coming next month. And she said, yeah, no, you're right, they're not coming. I said, okay, well, I hadn't heard anything, confirming what I'm hearing, so I was just calling to check. And she said, you're not going to hear anything. And I said, well, why? And she said, well, your local DSS are trying to figure out what's going on, but the state DSS is not planning on telling anybody what's going on. They're not planning on letting the citizens know that they're not going to get their food stamps next month. She also said that this would likely go on into December, that we will likely not get December's SNAP benefits. So that's great. That's lovely. So I'm coming to TikTok in hopes that there is an answer here. I don't know what the answer could be. I don't know what the solution could be. I don't know if is it mutual aid? Is it mutual aid? Do we all need to come together and start pooling our money and help these families like myself, like my mother, like my grandmother, who don't have the money to replace those benefits, who don't have the income to replace those benefits? What do we do? Because there are children, there are elderly, there are disabled people who do not have the money.
It's like grandmother, mother, me. I mean, the family tree is just gonna keep going. Looks like her kids eventually. Like, you gotta do better, y'all. That's what your parents want. Hope he does better than me. I know that's what I want. Hope he don't go through what I went through. I'm gonna do everything I can to try to make him not go through what I went through and to be way better than me. Send my knowledge his way. Young, here's my knowledge. Grow from it, right?
My food stamps went from 4,400.
That's ridiculous.
4,400 in food stamps every month to $38. What am I supposed to get with $38 with 6 kids?
All right, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's like $700 a kid. That $4,400 for 6 kids, y'all. That's crazy. Maybe a little less, but still, even $300 per kid is ridiculous. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's content, y'all. This is different over here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoy doing this. Is the type of content I watch. Credit cards, student loans, EBT is a big thing right now. Car payments, all those things, y'all. I've been through it all. Right? That's what separates me from the other people making this content. Right? Now, have they gotten it before? I'm sure they some have, but not a lot to speak on it. Right? But I've been through it. I've had beaters, got some money, bought a car and had a ridiculous car payment, made that mistake, got rid of it. Right? I've done it all. I made the mistakes. So I'm here to share my knowledge with you guys so you guys don't make the same mistakes I made. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to get out of here, get this video edited, uploaded for you guys. Segovia, signing out of the Man Cave. I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Later.